This nearly life-size statue of President John F. Kennedy stands just outside what was once the Hotel Texas. It is now the Hilton Fort Worth. In a spot that has become quite famous because on the morning of November 22nd, 1963, yes, that would be the morning of the day that he would be shot, he came out of that hotel to speak to a crowd of thousands waiting, standing right here in this area to speak to them. It was raining that morning, a light rain, but he still came out and spoke to those that were standing out there in it, and he told them, "There are no faint hearts here in Fort Worth, and I appreciate you being here this morning. Miss Kennedy is organizing herself. It takes a bit longer, but of course, she looks better than we do when she does." He went on to speak about the nation's need for being second to none in defense and in space, and the continued growth of the economy, and saying that it is up to the citizens of the United States to assume the burdens of leadership. I am without a doubt a history buff. I have spent a lot of time going around looking at stuff, that have historic things for not this country, but for the world. I have studied a lot about John F. Kennedy, about his presidency, about the person that he was. I've taken the tour in Dallas. I've been to Dealey Plaza. I've been up and looked out the window where they say that Oswald shot Kennedy from on the book depository. And I have been to Washington, D.C., and I have seen the Eternal Flame, his gravesite. I don't know, there's just something about this guy that still draws me in, the historical aspects about him. There was just something about him, the charisma, whatever you want to call it, that just seems like we lost a great one that day. I'm not going to go into it because I know there's people on both sides, but let's take a look around this plaza and check it out. Look how green that grass is. Of that sign? Okay. Thank you. So I told them how she's been getting so much attention. Maybe we should start a YouTube page for Miss Piper. And she's like, Piper's Travels. What do you think, Pipe? You want to become a YouTube star? YouTube?
YouTube star?
Oh, look at, yeah, you just chilling in the, you want your sunglasses now, don't you? Well, that was JFK over there. Your first time seeing anything about him. He was a president. You know what a president is. Yeah, those are those weird guys in Washington, D.C. Every one of them. Every one of them. Yep. That's a pretty neat little square.
Yeah.
Little thing. And there's, looks like a spaceship.
He was too far away for us to get in the car.
Oh. Didn't think of that. Hold on. All right, Fort Worth, it's been fun. Maybe one more stop, we'll see. Let's keep going. I've said in other videos about JFK here in the Dallas area that I don't think any JFK tour is complete without a stop right here. So let's go check this out. I'm in the Shannon Rose Hill Cemetery here in Fort Worth. Looking for a particular gravesite here. This is one, if you know the story, they will not tell you where it is, but they'll tell you where the guy is that's next to him. So I'm not going to give anything away other than to say, if you just look at the photos, just follow it in. There's a couple of geese down there too. Come up the stairs. And then right over here, you'll see this one. Ready? Mr. Nick Beef. Now the story goes that there's actually nobody buried right here where it says Nick Beef. It's actually bought by, if I remember correctly, a comedian who wanted the spot right next to this other person. Most of you probably know exactly who I'm talking about, but this guy got it just because, and it's a good way to market to know that you're in that area, because the other grave only has one name on it and one name only, and I suppose that's really all you need. This is the final resting spot of Lee Harvey Oswald. Yeah, he's buried under a headstone with just simply the name Oswald on it. That is it. It doesn't give us any other information about him, just the name Oswald. Again, right next to Nick Beef. So if you need help finding it, you can ask where Nick Beef is. They'll hesitate. They won't want to tell you because they'll know why you're here. But they'll let you know where he is. If you just follow this video, if you're coming in, you come in from right over there. You see this mausoleum here, those steps there. Come up it and come to the right and just start looking. You can't miss it. I still can't help but wonder if he was the one that killed the president, or if he even had anything to do with it at all. We'll never know. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to go into conspiracy theories, but I think we pretty much all know the story about Lee Harvey Oswald. But did he do it? The world will never know for sure at all. There's only a few people who know, and that's him and his maker. The rest of us will just have to wonder. But this, right here, in the Shannon Rose Hill Cemetery, is his final resting place. Quite muddy. A lot of water, standing water out here from the rains these past few days. So be careful if you come out, especially if it's storm season like it is currently. because it was quite a bit of a slippy and slidey walk over here just to get there. Again, right next to Mr. Nick Beef. Make our way back to the car. This ground is just so saturated, so wet. I actually came in this time, I went up that other stairs right over there that you can see. And then made my way through it. I don't know if you could see how wet the ground is. I've been here before. All I can remember is it was near a stairs, some steps, and by a tree, and of course that fits the bill down there too. But then there's this big one right here. It's really not that hard to find overall. I just couldn't remember exactly which stairs it was. But once you come up, you can see today there's the flower over there, right? So you can see that over there. There seems to always be something at his grave when I come out here. This is my third or fourth time now. Though I've mentioned it, I don't like cemeteries. But for some reason, I've come out here a few times. Maybe it's the history buff in me. Maybe it's really wanting to know, did he do this? Was he the lone gunman? Did he have anything at all to do with it? Or was he the perfect patsy? Isn't that what he said? I'm just a patsy. Of course, they covered it up as quick as they could, having Jack Ruby kill him on national TV. Yeah, who knows? Either way, this is where he is, at least where his final resting place is. Right here in the middle of the cemetery. Shannon Rose Hill Cemetery.